Alright, we are going to be finishing up the Attila the Hun campaign with the fall of Rome.
As far as Attila was concerned, Honoria was waiting with open arms in Rome. The very next year, partially recovered from his losses, Attila turned his attention to Italy. The Huns crossed over the Alps and moved down the Italian peninsula, launching another great invasion that terrorized the inhabitants of the Western Roman Empire. He meant to take Rome and crown himself emperor. This was not the Rome of Caesar, mind you, but a withering Rome, beaten from earthquakes and barbarian wars. And this time, there was no General Aetius to hold off the Hun savagery.
Alright, so we have to defeat Milan, Padua, Verona, and Aquileia, as that we may parley with Rome. And Attila must survive. There he is. It is not wise to attack Rome itself. They are neutral to us, or allied with us, I think so. Atheism that hint is atheism is very useful, because all our enemies will be attempting a wonder victory. I don't think I've ever had it where they got a relic victory. I don't think so. So do not spend your troops on offensive, and make sure you have full upgrade units. That is very important. We are in the Imperial Age already. We'll be fighting a lot of people. And you can take time to read all of these. We start in the mountainous areas in northern Italy, and we have enemies all around us. Aquileia is up here in the corner. Padua, which will be our first enemy, is over here right directly south of us. Let's see here. Verona is somewhere in this bottom area, and Milan, I think, is over here. So, yeah, this is going to be a little fun. We do start off with a very nice base of operations. We're going to want to start by getting a very good peasant base as well. We do have a castle up here. Oops. There we go. I don't think you need to really worry about too much about your gold mine. As far as I remember, they should be fine over there. We're going to also want to come down here pretty quickly and start on a castle. We'll send our villagers over there. It's again sort of kind of like deathmatch. Yeah, there we go. Where we start off with a bunch of resources. Okay, alright, we are already at the walls of Padua. They already are starting initiatives against us. And there's Milan is over there. We're going to want to establish a castle right about here in order to hold off the enemy hordes. And do keep your trebuchets safe as well. We need to establish some military buildings. Get going on that. So, a few things I actually forgot to go over with about the other mission with the Battle of the Catalonian Fields. There's actually might be under a different name. I've heard it actually called as the Battle of Chalon instead of the Catalonian Fields. Some of these scouts. Horse archers will be our friends in this mission, so we'll need to make sure they are all well and truly upgraded. It is a good idea to actually put in for elite Tarkans right now, since we have some regular ones. These guys will be very useful to us. And we want to get as many upgrades as possible for our troops. Got a good gold mine going here. We've got a really good economy starting up. We're going to want to work on food. We got stables, I think. Yeah, don't get atheism just yet. Not until it starts getting bad, I'd say. And they're already putting troops forward as well. Excellent. We can soon start getting some extra resources. We do need to start working on some food, though. Let's see, what was the other thing I forgot? Oh, yes! So, yeah, it was true that there was no Isis to defend the Roman Empire. Why? Well, Isis was actually assassinated. Fun fact. And you want to guess, anyone want to take a guess as to whose hand did the deed? That's right. His own emperor, Valentinian, sought to kill the, one of the titles for Isis was actually the Master of Soldiers. He struck him down one day while Isis was looking at some maps. And, yeah. And then it got even better, because 2 days later, 2 of Isis's bodyguards killed Valentinian. And, yeah, so, and it just went to heck in a handbasket from there. Lots of problems. Now, let's see. I need a university as well, and a market. I need more buildings. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get another few people. Well, actually, no. I sent some people over here. And we've got a lot of room over here, too, so let's build some more stuff. I need a university, and I need a market. And I need... I could use a temple somewhere. I think. Let's get you to build a temple. There we go. And now I'm not sure if I really want to try and attack them just yet, since I'm not quite super strong. Now I have heard that you can actually attack Milan pretty quickly, as they are fairly weak at the beginning of the game, but I'm just going to follow the path that the wonders take me of sorts. So the first enemy to die is going to be Padua. Okay, that's that. We've got you good. Let's get a priest up. Fully upgraded. We got farms. Oh, I need a granary. I knew I needed to build this. There we go. Excellent. Aquileia is losing forces. Do be careful and save your trebuchets. They will be pretty good targets for the enemy. I've known them to go for them pretty regularly. Not enough food. How much do I need? 350. Okay, we have a market up now, so that should be good. Let's sell some of our stone. Good, that's been built. You can keep on. You can work on gold now. We do need chemistry. That way we can. That'll increase our attack for our ranged units. We've already got getting cavaliers. Eventually, I will get paladins, but not right now. I don't want to dilly-dally, because unfortunately, if you're not fast enough in defeating your enemies as they build their wonders. Padua is the first. I believe it's Aquileia next, and then Milan, and then Verona in that order, I believe. Although I could be getting Verona and Milan mixed up, but I think that's the order. Hussars. Yeah, Attila shouldn't be too very difficult to protect as long as we got some good heavy cavalry with him at all times. Let's see, we do not have heavy cavalry archers, which is a little unfortunate, but that is okay. We can eventually get those, and I just realized that I sold more of my stuff. Let's even that out just a bit and work on getting some extra armor. Ah, shoot. Now? Yes, now. Let's work on getting a little extra armor. We've got a pretty good amount of people, although I might want 2 more wood choppers just in case. And once I can get some extra upgrades and maybe some cavaliers, I'll consider going against Padua. Actually, I could attack them now, potentially. Their army, I believe it's their army. Yes, they are the Britons. They do actually get longbowmen. So that's something to watch out there. Let's sell a little more wood and buy a little bit more food to even that out. See if we can't get, yes, we can get 5 cavaliers. Good. Yeah, this 6th mission is going to be a little bit tricky, especially since I have not played this in, quite a while. But still, I have pretty good hopes. Oh, well, doggone it. Of course I didn't hit shift. There we go, we still have enough. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. I've certainly been having a good day today. Nice day off. Gonna go to the theater later today and watch the fifth Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Dead Men Tell No Tales, I think it is. Or maybe I could be wrong. Looks a little interesting, but honestly, I feel they've just been... with the Pirates of the Caribbean, it's one of those series that they just love to milk it for all it's worth until it's movies that they come out are just not as good, honestly. But that's just my opinion anyway. And that's probably about the same opinion for a fair amount of other series. Alright, I feel we might be powerful enough to attack them, so let's see how it works. Alright, let's get this party started, shall we? We'll start with their front defenses and work their way. Now, these cities are not going to be small cities. Or these are not going to be small. These are going to actually be pretty sizable places. So, do be warned. Yep, there's their longbowmen. And because of the trebuchets, they're going to be keeping these longbowmen actually wanting to kill them. There we go. Do be warned, I believe the other places actually do send their own units, or they might as well. Oh yeah, I forgot, they do have their own trebuchets too, so do be careful with that. Let's move inside, shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot they have petards. Useless as they are. Yeah, petards are really that one unit that it's sort of... the cost of it is actually a drain on your resources. On every building it can attack, except for probably Wonders. I think that's the only unit that it actually... or the only building that it can attack and destroy where its cost is actually worth it compared to the cost of the building you're destroying. I guess... oh, yep, there's Attila. I guess for petards, what you're probably wanting to go for more is a faster destruction of a building. Perhaps. Excellent. Now, I think that by us destroying the Paduans completely, this might actually activate another wonder being built. So I don't want to completely decimate them, I think, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I certainly don't want to find out. So I'm going to destroy what needs to be destroyed, and then I might head over to the Aquileans. Aquileia. I'm getting a Skype message. Potentially going to be doing some family dinner time, I think. Hey, there we go. I do need to find their castle, though, because they keep on getting longbowmen. That's not going to be good for me. Yeah, these horse archers are really nice. Actually, they are heavy cav archers, so you do get that little bit of a upgraded unit at the start, which is very nice. Let's see, how we looking here? We're looking pretty good. Let's get that. Ah, excellent. Paladin upgrades. And I can't get my blacksmith. That's fine. Alright, let's keep pushing in here and destroying what we need to destroy. There's their castle. Yeah, overall not too bad. Let's see. Now the Aquileans are the Celts, but don't worry, they will not. As far as I remember, they don't have Woad Raiders. Let's see. What do they usually do? Aquileia. field, Night Spearmen, and Scorpions. Okay. Yeah, you do get a bit of a variety with these different cities, so that's pretty good. So it's just not all samey. Let's knock down this castle once and for all. Alright, and I should actually focus on... we're still doing that. Let's get some Tarkins. Oh, wait. Scratch that. How much is it? 900. I don't really want to do this. Let's try and get some elite cav archers right now. I need to go to this gate. So as you can see, these cities are pretty large in scope, or at least in scale. I haven't even explored the rest of these guys yet. So with this wonder taken care of, we're pretty good here, I'd say. Let's move on over to Aquilea and get rid of their wonder before they can get really finished. There we go. Oh look, another castle. Alright then. Excellent, have my paladins. Let's get the attack upgrade as well. Alright, overall we're looking pretty good. Stronger castle than the other. That's alright, still falls. Raid the farmlands. There we go. Alright, we've done enough here, I'd say. Let's keep going. Got that upgrade, we've got paladins now. Still need atheism just yet. Excellent, heavy cav archers. Aha! More peasants. Ooh! Thus the need for heavy cav archers. Pikemen. Men, get rid of the military camp. Ow. There we go. And these people are all coming out here to get deer, so that works for us too. Champion! Ooh. Tell you what, we'll blow down this gate. Ah, here come their army. Here comes their army. I might have bit off a bit more than I can chew, possibly, here. This doesn't look good. We might be okay. Oh, yeah, we are good. We are definitely good. There goes most of their army, I'd say. No, no, no. Oh, good. We have suicide packs on. Otherwise known as heresy. Let's continue, shall we? Now with most of their army gone, we're pretty scot-free, actually. I just need more troops. Gold mining's a little bit lax, but wood's doing good. Let's take 2 of our wood choppers and move them. Need you over on gold. Just throw that gate. Reinforcements will be able to really help push. It's one thing you can always count on is the fact that they will always try to go and get deer outside of their own walls. And it never fails sometimes, most of the time. Oh well, they're lost. And there's their barracks. They have some ships out in the harbor as well. Let's stay away from those. If we can. Although, I actually might be able to destroy them with my trebuchet. Yes, I can. Let's do that. No, don't sail away. We wish to destroy you.
Okay, man.
It's not much reinforcements, unfortunately. I need to sell more wood. I'm not using enough. And the return is not exactly the best. There we go. That's more. Let's start working our way inside, shall we? Oh, Aquileia! We are here for your wonder. I don't really even recall many wonders, or not wonders, but relics on this map. I mean, they're probably around somewhere, but I just can't remember. Let's hope the... Yes, that's better. Let's sink their fleet, shall we? I think once we get rid of Aquileia, we'll fall back on Padua and destroy the rest of her. Or we'll actually kill her, and then we'll take a bit of a killing break or a murder break, as Ryan from Achievement Hunter would call it, to heal up our troops and prepare for the next round. Ooh, I forgot my cavalry archers. We'll leave them over here for now. Let us destroy it. Alright, reinforcements. Alright, that seems better. And I think that's it. Yep, Aquileia is dead. That's one down. Let's fall back on Padua and destroy her. Because I need to. Let's get Bracer. We're still good on resources. No need for any of that. Yep, we are looking nice. Now, I'm suspect they have definitely rebuilt their town center somewhere. Or, I think Padua actually has a secondary town center somewhere in one of the other cities. Maybe either Milan or Verona. And I think that's usually how they can live still. But that's okay. We will find it eventually. Right now, I'm just going to wait for the next wonder to pop. go for it next. Let me just double check here and see how bad the damage. I'll tell you what, we'll have our priest meet in Padua. Oh, that's fantastic. We are getting rid of their peasant base really good. Yeah, we'll just have our priest meet the army in Padua. Man, it must have been crazy. Can you imagine yourself being just a regular old person living in this age and time in these cities and just having suddenly a huge barbarian horde come and destroy everything you know and hold dear? Oh man, it'd just be crazy. So yeah, this bridge over here does lead to Milan, so I think that's where we'll be headed to next. Destroy everything. That was my bad. I forgot to do that. We have plenty of resources now. Let's get some extra boys, just in case. Ah, exceptional. Let's head over this way. See what else we can find. Man, I love trebuchets. Excellent. Let's just double check outside here, make sure we haven't missed anything.
Heal.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a few minutes while I wait for my army to heal up, and probably Milan's wonder will pop, so... Alright, so I got sick of waiting. Let's just go ahead and attack Milan. Decided to say, screw it. Now, I think out of all the defenses you can encounter, Milan has actually got the worst. They have a pretty sizable army. We've already seen they do have champion capabilities. So that's not good. Plus, they have bombard towers. Although it's more or less for some inexplicable reason, because this is in AD 452, and gunpowder is not yet available. But you know what? Logic. Oh yeah, and they do have their own paladins, so that's a problem. So it's probably best I destroy these guys now. And siege on. Yeah, it's best if I do this now. Excellent. Ooh, come on. I do have some extra cavalry and reinforcements coming, so that'll be nice. Excellent. Now with that wall down, let's push inside.
자, 줄게.
I'll send the reinforcements to ravage the town, or the countryside. Yeah, they have bombard cannon, or bombard tower, so be careful about that. We're gonna want to destroy them first. There we go. Oh, Verona decided to do it first. Okay, well. Alright, well, too late now. Let's go ahead and just attack Milan. I mean, I might as well while I'm over here. Plus, if I don't, they'll actually probably, their army will start coming to look for me. So, it's best not to leave it. Bombard tower. Very small army, I must say. Very pathetic. So far. That hurt. Deal with you, Padua, or Verona. These guys should be pushovers
자, 줄게. 팀에
another one. Oh yeah, I forgot. They do have some ships out on the base, so do be careful of that. Let's just move up and kill this castle here. And then I think we'll move on to Verona. I did it again. There we go. We're doing even better on resources. I actually have too many men under this command. Oh well. Alright, now we have not destroyed Milan yet, but we are close. We'll send you back up here. One more, actually. That way I can have the maximum trebuchet power. I'll need to scour the area for the remnants of Milan. I think they might be out here, but let's double check. They might have escaped to another city. Who knows? Milan has a one. What? Verona? Where's Milan's wonder? What? I am confused. Strange. Very strange. Huh. Interesting. Says Milan has a wonder being built, but I don't see it. So I'm a little kerfuffled. Maybe I attacked him too early. Who knows? I do need to know I do know I need to destroy them though. And we've got just the army to accomplish that. Okay, so I was on my way to Verona when I discovered this huge amount of Milan civilians just ambling around berry bushes. So, oh, well, nuts. I thought that would destroy them, but I guess it hasn't. This road actually, you know how they say all roads lead to Rome? Well, that's kind of true. This road I'm on leads to Rome, and this road I'm on leads to Rome. So there is really no need to go further down near the city, although I suppose I could show to you what happens if anything does. I don't remember. But I found more Milanese citizens. I have no clue where the rest are hiding, though. But maybe we'll find them. Okay. So yeah, they are our ally right now, so we can't attack them, nor can they attack us. So that's good news. Aha! We have entered Verona territory now. Let's see how their army measures up. And I think they actually might be sheltering the remains of Padua. Oh, they're the Franks. They know I'm here with their elite throwing axemen, so do be careful of that. But that's why we have heavy cavalry archers to deal with that threat. Oh, those are paladins. Clear that castle first. Excellent. Now the gate. Crush the army. No, darn it. Prevent that. Ooh, another Milanese champion. Not anymore. Yeah, I don't know whether it's a glitch or something that is showing Milan building a wonder when they're not. Oh well. If it wants to be glitched, it'll be glitched. I'm pretty sure if I can find and kill them, though, we should be okay. Let me double check the spies. 11,000 gold. Alright. Yep, there's that. There's Padua's second town center. So, yeah, they will be surviving down here. So let's go stop. Excellent. Making good headway. Oh. Well, I must admit that was rather unexpected. I suppose leaving them alive did this. Oh well. We'll deal with it soon enough. Get 'em, boys. Stop that wonder. Ha ha ha! Yes, both of them gone. Yep, and Padua is no more. They sunk everything they had in that last wonder, and now it's gone. Just gotta wait for the kill feed here. Any minute now. Come on. Well, are you gonna die or what? Yep, there we go. He had a heart attack. Yes! Verona and Padua. Both gone. Excellent. Now all that's left is Milan. And 200 gold should be able to have us locate the rest of them. Don't tell me they're being survived by a fast fire ship. I'll be very incensed by that, or angry by that. That better not be the case, but it probably is. And if it is, that's a whole load of BS. Who wants to bet that that's it for them? Well, one way to find out. I knew I should have destroyed that fire ship. Oh well. So be it. I guess the game technically thought it was time for them to build their wonder, but of course no one's around, so they can't build it. That's the only reason I can think that the W is there. Oh well. No big deal. We'll deal with it. Kill him! Let us end this mission.
King Attila, before we pursue this wanton bloodshed any further, we request that you come personally to a meeting with Pope Leo I in Rome.
Very well. So, let us go meet the Pope. There he is, Pope Leo I. Stop it.
Attila, might I have a word with you in private, please?
Alright, and we won. We got 2 achievements there. Completed the Hun campaign, and we got Enemy of the Teutons. Defeating them 20 times. Nice.
The city of Aquileia, at the tip of the Adriatic, was wiped off the face of the earth. The fugitives from that pitiful city took refuge among the islands, marshes, and lagoons at the head of the Adriatic Sea, and there founded a state that afterward grew into the Republic of Venice. But what of the Pope? I asked. No one knows what St. Leo said to the Hunnic king, but that very day, Attila turned his army around and started back for the Hun lands on the Danube. Attila the Hun died shortly thereafter. Since he had failed to claim Rome, he could not have Honoria, and instead brought another wife into his harem. On his wedding night, Attila suffered a nosebleed and choked to death. For a man who had boasted that, "Where my horse has trodden, no grass grows," It was a curiously anticlimactic death. The Hunnic warriors cut their hair and gashed their faces so that the king should be lamented, not by tears of maidens, but by the blood of warriors. Attila's bloody reign of conquest lasted only 8 long years. Father Armand was silent for a long time. He glanced over at the head on a stake. A Hunnic trophy, he said. I think the man was a Visigoth. He died at the Battle of the Catalonian Fields. I keep it here, so that I may see it every day and remember. Remember what, Father? I asked him. The scent of a burning village. The sound of butchery. The way peasants would flee before the Hun riders. The way we would ride them down. The way it felt to conquer alongside Attila and the Huns. He leaned so close. I could feel his breath. Sometimes I miss it.
Oh, boy. All right, so that was the end of the Attila the Hun campaign. And the first campaign for the Conquerors expansion is all done. So yeah, a few more fun facts. So yes, Attila, after he could not have Honoria, did actually take another wife. I believe she was a Burgundian princess, if I recall correctly. And I think I'm getting this name wrong, but I think her name was Idolica or Idyllica. Yeah, he did get super drunk and suffered a nosebleed in his sleep and drowned in his own blood. The Huns did mourn him, and they actually buried him along with his treasure in an unmarked grave. And thus was the end of Attila, the Scourge of God. But that was a good campaign. I really did enjoy it. So join me next time. We'll be venturing into the lands of Spain and going for the Reconquista under El Cid.